For reasons which remain unknown, there can be cells in the human body which do not do the job that is assigned to them, but which nevertheless reproduce themselves very rapidly. This leads to tumors in various organs, and these can cause lethal problems for the body itself. One's immune system may fail to recognize these cells, and the tumor can then continue its destructive processes until the patient expires. While different treatments are being sought in the world, Latvian pharmacies offer medication against a very damaging type of tumor, melanoma. This is a unique product. It contains a real and live virus, and some 50 years ago, Professor Aina Muciniece taught it to battle against cancer. She called it the Riga virus, or Rigvir.
Tas vīrus, tas izdīts no tās vēja šūnas, tas vēja šūnas viņš inficē, un tās vēja šūna iet bojā. Bet organisma imūnsistēma tā nostrādā, lai aizvāktu šitos visus organismam jau liekus audus.
Professor Muciniece is known as a commander of viruses because it was she and her colleagues who first discovered that the enterovirus ECO7 can be accustomed to melanoma cells in which it reproduces itself very well and destroys those cells. The work began in the 1950s when scientists all around the world were seeking a vaccine against polio. One institution which conducted the relevant research was the Augusts Kirchensteins Institute of Microbiology in Riga, where the professor found not just the virus which causes poliomyelitis.
Es izdalīju ļoti daudz paralēli šajos meklējumos, izdalīju arī zarnu vīrusus, kuri nebija bērntrieks vīrusi.
A vaccine against polio was developed in Russia in 1958, and specialists thought that the job was done. The institute had to look for a new area of activity, and it was decided to search out the origins of cancer viruses.
Pirmais darbs, ko es dabūju ļoti vecā literatūrā, bija, kad sieviete, kur bija slima ar vēzi, viņa bija sudas iekodas, un viņu sāka ārstēt ar cakumsargas vakcīnu. Tas ir vīrus, ja? Dzīvs, bet novaināts. Un viņš šīs vakcinācijas laikā, tas audzēs viņai pazuda. Es domāju, nē, tagad es paņemšu, man tur ir simtiem un simtiem zarnu vīrusu stāv tajā leduskapī. Es paņemšu un pārbaudīšu tos vīrusus, vai tiem ar var iznīcināt vēju šūnas. Un tā es ņēmu visus tos vīrusus pēc kārtas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 un līdz 70 aizgāja.
The research found that a non-pathogenic virus which is found in the intestines of small children but cannot reproduce itself in the body of a healthy adult can find cancerous cells and deal with them. The researchers tested these on their own skin, and they conducted not particularly official clinical research with a female patient. Eventually, they found that the virus was not only harmless for people, but also could be used successfully to destroy cancer. Official permission was received to conduct clinical observations, and soon it was clear that a treatment for melanoma had been identified.
Tātad, ECO7 vīrus, jā, tas nav tieši Rigvir, jā, bet tas ir enterovīrus, jā. Rigvir visdrīzāk izstāsta tieši šādi. Tas ir vairākus 10 000 reizi palielinājums ar elektromikroskopu, jā, un rezultātā iedevā māksliniekam, viņš uztaisīja vēl lielāk, jā. Melanomu nedrīkst starot. Ilgs laiks pagāja, kamēr profesori Muciniece cīnījās, un arī citi zinātnieki pasaulē par to cīnījās.
It has been shown that radiation therapy for melanomas only facilitates the further spread of the cancer. It seems that a sixth sense led Professor Muciniece to struggle against this, one of the most difficult types of cancer to treat. Tatiana Pašute came down with melanoma cancer in the early 1980s. After 3 failed operations, Professor Muciniece's method was applied to her.
Pēc gada bija apturēts attīstības process, un tādā veidā es izvairījos no 4. operācijas.
Yevgenis Odintsovs, for his part, had a melanoma operation and chemotherapy, but a few months later, doctors found metastasis in his lymph nodes, and he rejected further procedures in favor of Rigvir. Now, 3 years and 7 months later, Yevgenis is healthy.
Onkoloģijā runā par dzīvību, ja? Cik procenti nodzīvo ilgāk par 500 gadiem. Ja salīdzināt pasaules datiem, literatūras datiem un pasaules citu zāļu datiem, efektivitātes rādītājiem, tad mums ir līdz pat 50% augstāk rādītāji. Ja, kā teica Norvēģu ārsti, tas tiešām tā ir, tad jums ir Nobels jādabūna.
Most patients who have used the medication have said that they have felt no side effects such as weariness or a high body temperature. The virus looks for cancer cells and destroys them without harming healthy ones. The immune system then identifies the virus and sends the warrior cells to the tumor. We now know that then the immune system finds it easier to find cancerous cells, which are usually pretty good at masking themselves. After Professor Muksinetsa first understood that the virus could be used to treat cancer, she needed to spend many years in transforming the virus and teaching it to destroy melanoma in particular.
Jo viņš ir ļoti mazs vīrusiņš, viņam ir tikai 4 antigēni, tie, kas inducē to antivielu veidošanos.
The medication was designed to treat melanoma, but it turns out that it can be of use in the treatment of other types of cancer as well.